Guys, welcome back. My name's Lee. I'm an ultramarathon runner, and next week I'm going to be starting my 6 ultramarathons in 6 months. The first one is 42 miles from Newport to Brecon along the Monmouthshire Canal. Now, a big thing that people like to know is what kit am I using. So I'm going to start from the ground up. On my feet, I'm going to be wearing the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent 2. I think that's what you say. These are a good speed shoe. I don't need that much grip because it's canal, and I'm hoping that these will do the job. I have done a few recce's on the canal with these shoes, and they do feel really good. They fight off fatigue, so I'm hoping I won't have to change these out at halfway. If I do, I've got my Tempo Next Percents. On my feet, I'm going to be wearing Injinji socks. I find that these are the best for ultra running, and they fight off any blisters or any hot spots. Last ultramarathon I did change them at about 23 miles because I started having a little bit of a friction in my baby toe. So we'll see how it goes. I'll have spare socks, just a normal pair of Carrymore, that my wife will meet me at around about halfway, and we'll see how we're doing. Then undershorts. Because of my big quads, I always get friction problems. I have to wear undershorts. I've gone for the underwear. These are a little bit weathered. I have used these for quite some time, but I can't get my size on the website. I've tried, they're out of stock for the long versions anyway, so these are going to have to do. I'll be using plenty of Vaseline anyway. Shorts, just a normal pair of Nike shorts. T-shirt, I'm going to be wearing a big Moose t-shirt. That's in the wash at the moment. Vest. The vest I'm using is the Solomon Advanced Skin 8. It's a good vest. It fits well. There's no friction. It's ample enough size. So what am I carrying? Depending on the weather, I've got a Montane windproof. Water bottles. I'll talk more about what my nutrition plan in a second. But essentially, I'll have 2 water bottles starting off the race, and then in the back, I will have more water bottles filled with Tailwind, ready to change over at the checkpoints. As with every ultra, there's some mandatory kit that you have to take on the race. First aid kit. In this first aid kit, I've got an emergency blanket, some ibuprofen, and some Imodium. In the first bag, wet and warm kit is also essential. So I've got just a higher state waterproof jacket from Decathlon. Cost me about 15 quid. These bags were £11 on Amazon, and I had about 10 different sizes. Also, I'm going to be carrying my head torch. So my head torch is literally just a works head torch. I don't intend on using it. If I do use it, then I've had a bad day. And also an emergency tub of Vaseline, just in case those underwear don't hold out. Most ultra runs have a compass as a must, as well as a phone. It's not a military compass, it's a civilian compass, but that will stay away in my back. And then my running trousers, just a regatta waterproof trousers. Mandatory kit list. It does fold down nicely, so you can get the pack nice and light. Nutrition. On the day, I'm going to be using Precision Hydration 1500 along with their salt tablets. I'll be taking a salt tablet every 40 minutes. It's just a capsule. I'll carry them in a little waterproof bag or a Tic Tac case, and I can just empty the capsule into my hands. In my water, I will be using Tailwind. I plan to consume 1 tailwind uncaffeinated every single hour and 1 bottle of water. So between each checkpoint I will consume 1 tailwind and 1 bottle of water. Towards the latter stages of the race I will switch to caffeinated and I will also be carrying shot blocks. I will be taking my headphones, which are the aftershocks, but they only last about an hour and a half, so I'll put that on later on in the race. On my head I'm going to be wearing sunglasses and also the Brav hat. The plan for the race is going to be to keep my pace around about 8 minutes per mile, just below 7:50 to 8 minutes per mile, and keep that consistent. It's a canal race, it's flat, it's not your normal ultramarathon. I say it's flat. It's flatter than most ultras, so that comes with its own challenges. I'm going to have to negate the repetitiveness of running. In normal ultramarathons, you're up, you're down, you're using different muscles in your body, giving other muscles a chance to rest. In this race, there's going to be no respite. So I'm going to have to manage that as best I can, not setting off too fast because it's flat, and keeping control of the pace, no matter who's in front of me or what position I'm in. Always nailing the nutrition, salt tablet every 40 minutes, 1 of these between every checkpoint, and I should be golden. The plan, it's 42 miles just about. The course record at the moment is 5:51, so that'll give you a broad outlook of the time I'm aiming for. So sub 6 hours. That's it. I am going to be making a mini documentary series through these 6 ultramarathons, and I'm doing 10 times up Pen y Fan in 24 hours. Be sure to click that subscribe if you haven't. Click the like button, comment down below what races have you got coming up, and do you use any of the kit I'm using here. Guys, catch you after the race.